So this is the package. That's what it looks like. There's a picture of the action figure. It says Deluxe Articulation Police Officer. It says Ultimate. It's from the company called Figures Toy Company. It is so generic. It's gonna be really hard to find that company's name because it's way too generic of a name. Yeah, there's a side. He's holding a gun right there, so that's cool. And then you see in the back, they made two other action figures: the SWAT officer and the state trooper. So, yeah, it's really cool, really cool. And now, the size of this is surprisingly small because when I got it in mail, I was like, wow, it's really small. And yeah. So the size is about 7 inches tall, as you can see, 7 inches tall, and about almost 2 inches thick, and about almost, I would say about 3.5 inches wide. So yeah, it's almost the same size as the Nika package, which I will review eventually. But this is the package, and it's pretty much similar in size, basically, kind of similar. But this one does not have the window, so you're gonna have to take this out. So when I took it out, I was surprised. Here's what I got. Boom. It comes out like this. So this whole thing came in a bag. So that's interesting. And I like it like that, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I really like it like that. You know why? So I can put the figure right back in the bag and then put it in my container full of different action figures. So it's nice to have this. So keep this. I appreciate that. Now let's get this guy out. Open. And there he is. An action figure of the police officer. And here's a bag of hands, alternate hands, and alternate head, the screaming head. So, yeah, 2 separate bags. So you have 2 separate bags and 1 bag to hold in all of them together. So that's nice. Okay, so now I want to do some size comparison with this guy to see how he measures up. Here's some Mezco action figures. The one on the left is classic Spider-Man and the one on the right is Man of Steel. And here we have Mafix figures. The one on the left is comic Daredevil and the one on the right is Hush Nightwing. Some of the best action figures ever made so far. They are still the best. So that's why they won first place in 2023 and 2024. So they're the best ones. And here we have Marvel vs. Capcom characters. The one on the left is Captain America from Hasbro. And the one on the right is Ryu from Storm Collectibles. And here we have Marvel Legends action figures. The one on the left is Maximum Spider-Man with a custom head sculpt. And the one on the right is Black Cat from PlayStation 5 video game. From, the Gamerverse Black Cat. And here we have Funjoy, David Cornsweat's Superman on the left. And the one on the right is Silver Age, more like Bronze Age, Superman from McFarlane. We have Task Force Batman on the left and a Green Light Collectibles Hot Pursuit car on the right. And here we have some Street Fighter action figures from Jada Toys. We've got Guile on the left and Ken on the right. And here we have McFarlane Riddler on the left, from the video game Arkham Riddler on the left. And then the one on the right is DC Collectibles Forever Evil Ultraman. And here we have Sonic 3, Sonic on the left, and Joker on the right. And now that Joker is from DC Universe Classics, a really old one. And it's a custom. Now I want to go over articulation. Starting with the head, he looks up. He does not look up. He looks down. He does not look down. Wiggle. Tilt. It does tilt though. So there's that. That's pretty good. Turn left and right. Pretty good. Full 360. Yeah, sort of, but in a weird way. So let me take this off. You can see the double ball peg inside. You can see how deep it goes down there. So it's another, Marvel Legends Spider-Man situation where it goes way too far. It's too long. So, yeah. And then arms go up about, about this far. And it does have bicep swivel and full rotation at the shoulder, and it does have butterfly joints, which goes about this far. Wait, you can see how far it goes. See, it goes back and then it goes forward just a little bit, but it does go back much further. So that's interesting. Let's see, double jointed elbows, and they are very tight. As you can see, it's clearly double jointed, but I have to, it's really tight back there. I have to be very careful. I'm trying. Hold on. This is without heating up the figure. It's just raw experience. I'm trying. Getting there. Got it. Okay. There you go. Double jointed elbows. And it looks okay. It's not bad. It's okay. And he's got wrist swivel, and a hinge. Goes about this far and then this far. Now, the chest. It does not arch backwards at all. Crunch forward, nothing at all either. It does have some tilt. It goes this way and then this way. So just a little bit of tilt. It does not rotate at the top for some reason, but it does have a swivel at the waist. Full 360. And then the legs close in. Not much. It's just straight. Legs straight down, which is fine. And then it does have a little bit of a split, which is not too bad. And he kicks up about this far. It kicks back about this far. It does have a thigh swivel, just like a Marvel Legends. And then the knees, just like the elbows, the knees are very tight. I'm gonna try to bend this one. I don't want to break it, so I have to be very careful. There. Got it. So, double jointed knees. And that's what it looks like when it's bent looks okay. It looks just like a Marvel Legends or a Jada Toys where it's just flat at the end like that. So yeah, and then there's the ankle articulation. Feet go down this far and go up about. I'm gonna push it further. It goes up about this far, which is okay. And it does rotate. As you can see, it does rotate, but it has no ankle pivot. Absolutely none. No ankle pivot. So that's about it for articulation. And I gotta say, it's not bad. It's all right. It's not bad for a police officer who's not very fit looking, so it works. I wish he has more torso articulation up there. That would have been nice, and more head articulation. Like, you can't really look up at all, so that's a bummer. But other than that, the joints everywhere else are fine. Just really tight elbows and knees. But other than that, it's decent. It's not bad. So now I want to go over Sculpt Paint. I had to do it at this angle because he's wearing a hat. Because if I do it like this, you can't see his eyes. So that's why I'm turning it to the side so you can see what it looks like. It looks, basic. It's not impressive or anything. It's very, very basic. You can incorporate this with your cartoon characters, like Captain Planet or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the cartoon ones, or the animated series, Spider-Man, action figures, that kind of thing. Because it's very, it looks very much like a cartoon. And the paint is just minimal. It's end off, and you can see the symbol here, the shield. It's really like no words on it or anything. And that's a pretty smart move on their part. And it works. It works. Because you're not going to see every little itty bitty detail. It's just the overall look that matters. And yeah, it looks good. His head sculpt looks good. Yeah, he's clean shaven and he's bald in the back. So yeah. So that's interesting. Pretty good looking sculpt on the hat. Paint is really very plain. So it's really easy to see like very small amount of detail. Like a small defect. It's very easy to look at the very small defect like this one right here. As you can see, it's easy to see. It's not easy to see in the dark colors, but with the bright colors, it's easy to see. And luckily, I don't see much sticking out, but I can see this part right here. As you can see, it's a little bit of dirt on the back. So yeah, and you can see the detail of the belt. It looks good. And that's his holster. They did a pretty good job just at least getting this out, just getting it done. Marvel Legends, Mezco, Mavix, they never bother making a generic police officer. So it's nice to have one, especially if you have supervillains and superheroes on your shelf. It's great for your display. It's very simple. It's rather simple. So not much to talk about really. The proportions look good. Paint looks good. It's decent. Sculpt looks decent. It's just nothing impressive. So yeah, and you see he's wearing ties. It's not impressive in any way. So there's that. Another thing I like about this figure is that it doesn't look like a superhero. right? He looks like a normal person. He looks like the kind of guy who doesn't really lift weights, but he's just doing his job, you know? That's what it looks like to me. I mean, look at his gut sticking out a little bit. His chest is not impressive, but that's the whole point. He's supposed to look normal. Like a normal everyday person and not muscle-bound freak, you know? Kind of like when you see the comparison, you see how impressive Nightwing looks next to the police officer. You know what I mean? The whole point of this is, well, I wouldn't say the whole point, but I'm saying that if you compare the two, you can see just how impressive Nightwing looks next to this guy. And it's way cooler to see something like that, you know? Okay, let's talk accessories. Here he has alternate hands, as you can see. I want to get them out so you can see for yourself. This is the gun holding hand. And you got the fist hand. Right, you got the fist hand. And you got the relaxed hands, like holding something. Actually, it's not relaxed hands. It's like he's holding on to something, you know, like a rod or a remote or something. So there's that. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, there's a pointing finger as well. As you can see, it's a pointing finger. You know, so cool. Good set of hands. And then I'm trying to open this. Really? Wow, why is this so difficult? Okay, I got the gun. As you can see, looks like a real gun. It looks like the exact kind of gun that cops use all the time. So, yeah, there you have it. And then let's put the gun into the hand. See if it fits. Yep, fits like a glove. Perfect. So. And this gun does go into the holster. You put that gun into the holster right there. And you can have them reach for the holster if you want to, like this. Put your hands on your head right now. I don't know, or whatever he says, but that's pretty cool. And then he has the yelling head. And the detail, it's good enough. It's decent. So, there you have it. It looks like the same face, too. So, yeah. It's perfect. Let's do some poses. I gotta say, this is not a bad figure. I just noticed it has mismatched colors in the arms and the chest. But other than that, it's not a bad figure. it does lack some articulation, like the head and chest articulation. It's really bad, but everything else seems fine. It's not amazing or anything, but it's really nice to have a police officer action figure. We never really had one like this, so I would definitely get this if I were you. If you collect superheroes and supervillains, this is the one you must have in your collection, because nobody ever makes them. So there's that. This guy scales perfectly in your 112 collection, and it's got a decent amount of accessories. I mean, it's got everything you need for a police officer, really. And I think you should definitely get this for sure. It's only $25. It's not that bad for a figure like this, and it has all the accessories you need, and it's pretty good. So definitely go out of your way and get this guy at Walmart. I think you have it in your Walmart app, so try to get this guy if you can before it's gone. So thank you for watching, and hope this helps you decide on whether or not you should get it. And keep posting your action figures. Take care.